Okay guys, so Rob from Athletic Evolution here. In the last little video we spoke a bit about what should the content look like for a youth athletic development program. We talked about the fundamental movements and being able to do those in a variety of contexts. So I wanted to introduce you to my guiding principles. So when I am designing youth S&C programs, I try to adhere to these 5 principles when I'm writing a program. So the first thing, keep it simple. So it's easy to make things complex and then they become hard and then hard to deliver, and then the athletes don't understand what they're meant to be doing and don't understand what organization of the sets and reps or whatever. Number 1, keep it simple. I just look at what's my push, what's my pull, what's my hinge, my jump, my land, my brace, my rotate. That's my system. On one day I might do some vertical pulls and vertical pushes. On another day I might do some horizontal pulls and some horizontal pushes. Keep it simple. Keep a simple program. Number 2, keep the main thing the main thing. What's your primary objective of your program? If your primary objective is motor learning, then don't start loading up those patterns, because we know what happens. They start to diminish, they start to decrease in how good they are and how competent those movement patterns are, and then we're just going to end up with a poor movement. If movement is the primary goal, keep it the primary goal. So don't start to think, oh, I want to get more mobile, and I also want to improve my aerobic fitness, and I also want to decrease body fat, and I also want to improve power output and speed, because all that's going to happen is you're going to dilute everything, you're going to have a whole load of everything, and you're not going to have a whole lot of anything. So keep the main thing the main thing. Number 3, prioritize the fundamentals. If you're not getting the message by now, that is push, pull, hinge, squat, jump, land, rotate, brace. Prioritize the fundamentals. They should be the backbone of your program. Number 4, quality over quantity. So fatigue is not your friend when it comes to learning. Fatigue causes your movement patterns to decrease in how efficient they are, how effective they are, how close they are to a technical model. So always prioritize the quality of movement over the quantity of movement. So more and more and more and more reps is not always a good idea. Sometimes we don't want our athletes fatigued if they're learning. We want to improve and increase the quality of movement. You're not going to get that with fatigue. So quality over quantity. Then my last principle, number 5, earn the right to progress. So you've got to earn the right to load the bar. You've got to earn the right to get to a more complex variation. Don't just move kids on because, oh, well, we've passed 6 weeks, it's time to move on. No, you got to earn the right, because all that's going to happen is if you don't establish that good, competent base, it's just going to diminish over time. The more weight we put in the bar, the more that's going to diminish. We go from 50 to 60 to 70 to 80 to 90 to 100 kilos. By the time we get to 100 kilos, what we have isn't a squat anymore, and it looks like a knee bend is being generous. So my 5 principles: keep it simple, keep the main thing the main thing, prioritize the fundamentals, quality over quantity, and 5, earn the right to progress.